The most difficult thing is the decision to act. The rest is merely tenacity. The fears are paper tigers. You can do anything you decide to do. You can act to change and control your life. And the procedure, the process is its own rewards. Do not mind anything that anyone tells you about anyone else. Judge everyone and everything for yourself. Let us sacrifice our today so that our children can have a better tomorrow. You cannot shake hands with a clenched fist. Learning never exhausts the mind. The supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. You can't blame gravity for falling in love. Lord, make me an instrument of thy peace. Where there is hatred, let me so love. Good judgment comes from experience, and a lot of that comes from bad judgment. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. It is far better to be alone than to be in bad company. If you cannot do great things, do small things in a great way. Permanence, perseverance and persistence in spite of all obstacles, discouragements, and impossibilities. It is this that in all things distinguishes the strong soul from the weak. Keep your face always toward the sunshine, and shadows will fall behind you. Ever tried? Ever failed? No matter. Try again. Fail again. Fail better. The pessimist complains about the wind, the optimist expects it to change, the realist adjusts the sails. Being entirely honest with oneself is a good exercise. Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? What we achieve inwardly will change outer reality. Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant. The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart. Honesty is the first chapter in the Book of Wisdom. Whoever is happy will make others happy too. It's not what you look at that matters. It's what you see. Always remember that you are absolutely unique, just like everyone else. The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Radiate boundless love towards the entire world. A disciplined mind brings happiness. Give, even if you only have a little. Conquer anger with non-anger. Conquer badness with goodness. Conquer meanness with generosity. Conquer dishonesty with truth. Those who cling to perceptions and views wander the world offending people. Drop by drop is the water pot filled. Likewise, the wise man, gathering it little by little, fills himself with good. I will not look at another's bowl intent on finding fault, a training to be observed. Let none find fault with others, let none see the omissions and commissions of others. But let one see one's own acts, done and undone. Should a person do good, let him do it again and again. Let him find pleasure therein, for blissful is the accumulation of good. May all beings have happy minds. Delight in heedfulness. Guard well your thoughts. Should you find a wise critic to point out your faults, follow him as you would a guide to hidden treasure. Should a seeker not find a companion, who is better or equal, let them resolutely pursue a solitary course, in whom there is no sympathy for living beings. Know him as an outcast. A solitary course. Hatred is never appeased by hatred in this world. For living beings, by non-hatred alone is hatred appeased. This is a law eternal. Hatred is never appeased by hatred in this world. Live with no sense of mind, not forming attachment to experience. This is a law eternal. Hatred is never appeased by hatred. Better it is to live one day seeing the rise and fall of things than to live 100 years without ever seeing the rise and fall of things. One is not called noble who harms living beings. By not harming living beings one is called noble. Seeing the rise and fall of things. If a man going down into a river, swollen and swiftly flowing, is carried away by the current, how can he help others across? All conditioned things are impermanent. When one sees this with wisdom, one turns away from suffering. How can he help others across? Ardently do today what must be done. Who knows? Tomorrow, death is with wisdom. One turns away from the world is afflicted by death and decay. Ardently the wise do not grieve, having realized the nature of the world. Death is with wisdom. One turns resolutely train yourself to attain peace. Ardently the wise do not grieve, having realized to support mother and father, to cherish wife and children, and to be engaged in peaceful occupations. This is the greatest blessing. To support all tremble at violence, all fear death. Putting oneself in the place of another, one should not kill nor cause another to kill. They blame those who remain silent, they blame those who speak much, they blame those who speak in moderation. There is none in the world who is not blamed. Just as the great ocean has one taste, the taste of salt, so also this teaching and discipline has one taste, the taste of liberation. If with a pure mind a person speaks or acts, happiness follows them like a never-departing shadow. As an elephant in the battlefield withstands arrows shot from bows all around, even so shall I endure abuse. The one in whom no longer exists the craving and thirst that perpetuate becoming, how could you track that awaken one, trackless, and of limitless range? The root of suffering is attachment. Whatever precious jewel there is in the heavenly worlds, there is nothing comparable to one who is awakened. As a water bead on a lotus leaf, as water on a red lily, does not adhere, so this adhere to the seen, the heard, or the sensed. It is in the nature of things that joy arises. In a person free from remorse. All experiences are preceded by mind, having mind as their master, created by mind. Purity and impurity depend on oneself. no one can purify another. All tremble at violence, all fear death. Putting oneself in the place of another, one should not kill nor cause another to kill. Ceasing to do evil, cultivating the good, purifying the heart, this is the teaching of the Buddhas. Understanding is the heartwood of well-spoken words. He who can curb his wrath as soon as it arises, as a timely antidote will check snake's venom that so quickly spreads, such a monk gives up the here and the beyond, just as a serpent sheds its worn-out skin. As I am, so are these. As are these, so am I. Drawing the parallel to yourself, neither kill nor get others to kill. Just as a solid rock is not shaken by the storm, even so the wise are not affected by praise or blame. We will develop love, we will practice it, we will make it both a way and a basis. There is no fear for one whose mind is not filled with desires. Whatever is not yours, let go of it. Your letting go of it will be for your long-term happiness and benefit. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. Peace cannot be kept by force, it can only be achieved by understanding. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge but imagination. Imagination is more important than knowledge. I think and think for months and years. 99 times, the conclusion is false. The 100th time I am right. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. Gravitation is not responsible for people falling in love. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. Force always attracts men of low morality. The whole of science is nothing more than a refinement of everyday thinking. The most beautiful thing we can experience is the mysterious. It is the source of all true art and science. I never think of the future, it comes soon enough. You can never solve a problem on the level on which it was created. The distinction between the past, present and future is only a stubbornly persistent illusion. Science without religion is lame, religion without science is blind. God may be subtle, but he isn't plain mean. One may say the eternal mystery of the world is its comprehensibility. Love and work. Work and love, that's all there is. I cannot think of any need in childhood as strong as the need for a father's protection. A civilization which leaves so large a number of its participants unsatisfied, and drives them into revolt, neither has nor deserves the prospect of a lasting existence. Flowers are restful to look at. They have neither emotions nor conflicts. The first human who hurled an insult instead of a stone was the founder of civilization. Religion is an illusion, and it derives its strength from the fact that it falls in with our instinctual desires.